What's up, guys? Gang, peeps, Padawans, I'm back. It's been a while since my last Way Back Wisdom Wednesday video. I know with this pandemic happening, I've been lazy and not wanting to do any videos, but I'm trying to slowly and slowly get back into the groove of things. I've done a few drawings here and there when it comes to my art section of my channel, but I'm gonna try to get back to my Yoda Guru Way Back Wisdom Wednesday section part, and just get back in the swing of things and share some of my writings that I've written over the past 30 years when it comes to thoughts, musings, or yodaisms, like to call or refer to them to. And when it comes to this particular yodaism, the backstory to it is like it was in 2017 when Colin Kaepernick started kneeling, and it started a whole controversy on whether it was disrespectful and to the military and all that who gave their lives for his freedom to do whatever he wants. But like I said, it was his freedom to do it, to convey a message, a silent message to protest. And this particular yodaism came up, and it's a title, Take a Knee. And I hope it garners some kind of open dialogue when it comes to what I'm sharing, what are my thoughts at the time in 2017 when I wrote this. And I hope you at least listen and at least let it sink in on what I was trying to convey at the time, like I said. And without further ado, before we begin, go hit that little Yoda icon down there on the side of my channel, and hit like, hit subscribe, and get notified of any more of my videos when they happen to pop up, and I post more. Hopefully I will post more in the coming year in 2021. And anyways, with that said, without further ado, here's the yodaism entitled Take a Knee. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Without freedom of thought, there can be no such thing as wisdom, and no such thing as public liberty without freedom of speech." The First Amendment. Without a doubt, the right to free speech is considered one of the 5 basic freedoms of rights guaranteed to we the people in order to express it in a verbal and or non-verbal way. Essentially, the right to freely expressing a powerful and not to mention controversial message concerning the decision to kneel during the playing of the national anthem involving the man who naturally started it last year, Colin Kaepernick. For it truly has been a highly heated and much debated discussion indeed, in which it has certainly garnered tremendous amount of attention, to say the least, to the point where an individual's patriotism is being called into question. Let me ask you this question pertaining to the decision by a number of NFL players and most recently a MLB player in not standing when the national anthem is played. Has your opinion been positive, negative, or somewhere in between? True, there has been mostly a negative backlash, deeming the rebellious act of protesting while down on one knee can be, from a certain point of view, labeled unpatriotic. Why? In a number of individuals' eyes, it spits in the face, in a manner of speaking, of all that is good in and what has been freely given and provided by those who swore a patriotic oath to protect those freedoms, so much so their own lives were given up in doing so. Thinking about it further, those aforementioned men and women of the armed forces are far more deserving of respect, knowing full well what they have been or / are enduring on a professional and personal level. As I said before, there's been mostly a negative backlash, deeming the rebellious act of protesting while down on one knee can be, from a certain point of view, labeled unpatriotic. However, on the flip side, the reason for kneeling is bringing to light social injustices in regards to racism and police brutality among the African American community that have constantly been going on for years. Granted, the topic has been brought up countless times in the past, and even though it become the proverbial hot button topic, they've gradually faded, or should I say set aside, for much more important matters, whatever they may be at the time. Of course, one could argue the fact that it's a seemingly repetitive cycle that has yet to be broken, and even though it's right in front of our eyes, as we as a nation have not fully opened our eyes in properly handling such a touchy subject matter. For the question can be asked, if you could come up with a compromise or some sort of solution of sorts to deal with what some have viewed as being disrespectful to the American flag, what would it be? I think it's safe to say, in order for a compromise or solution of sorts to happen, there must be open dialogue to where the 2 or 3 sides are speaking with and actually listening to each other instead of angrily at or over each other. Thinking about it further, one possible proposal is having athletes, stingers, etc., pay up a substantial portion of their salary to a charity of their choosing every time they make the decision to kneel, so that way they're in a way giving to a cause while they're standing up for theirs, so to speak. Unfortunately, the possible proposal may not solve anything, and at the same time, it's a potential starting off point for a meeting of the minds in a more respectful way. In retrospect, I will always stand when the national anthem plays because I am the son of a retired military veteran who served the United States Navy and in turn his country proudly for many years. Personally speaking, it's an honor and a privilege to stand knowing my father proudly honored a flag that provided with him so much, despite having so little coming from the Philippines. Oftentimes, we forget this great country is based on the ideals of being able to have the freedom to say, do, choose, knowing that in certain countries they don't have that afforded right. Sadly, those rights in certain countries are taken away and punishable by death when it comes to their own laws. In the end, what it primarily comes down to is choice. And if you choose to make a statement you're wholeheartedly standing up for, then by all means, take a knee. But don't do it because it's simply a popular trend you want to take part in. And that, my friend, is the yodaism entitled Take a Knee. So, as always, Guru Gaming peeps and Padawans, give me your thoughts, your insights as to what this hot button topic that still to this day is garnering some discussion in regards to to what's going on in the world today when it comes to certain outlets out there, or situations, news regarding like Black Lives Matter and police brutality. Share your thoughts. I want to know your what you're thinking out there, and just and you know how I stand. I'm a proud military son who will gladly stand for the national anthem every time. So if you disagree on that, let's have an open dialogue, discuss. Go to the comment section below and give your thoughts. And when it comes to my social media, I have not my Twitter anymore. I don't have Twitter. I have Parler. I switched over to Parler. I do have now Instagram, which I caved and I'm on Instagram now. So go to my links down below. Instagram, my Facebook. I still have Facebook, which I don't know. I'm also switching to Wish Me. So or Watch Me, or somewhat another venue for people who don't want to go on Facebook anymore. But I'm still on Facebook a little bit. Watch Me or Wish Me or whatever. I'm going to butcher that, but whatever link I'm putting out, post, you'll see. There's also my drawing page, which escapes me this right now. On the links. Also, my Chuck Bang Fiction page, which right now I'm on a new story. I have been going on for like several months during this pandemic. Chuck versus the Courtyard Bench, and I kind of held off on 2 or 3 chapters that I have left on Chuck versus the Proposal. My AU writing on story on that. So, uh, and also, do me a favor. Click the subscribe button. Hit like if you think this video is the one you actually enjoy listening to, or made you think, or actually helped you open to discuss this hot button topic. All right, guys. Go gang, peace, Padawans. Hope you have a awesome Wednesday, and see you next time for the next time for Way Back Wisdom Wednesday. All right, guys. Later.